In a hurry to get to the deliberations.
Has Saskia spoken yet?
That cunt inspired dreams of freedom among the peasantry. Now all Eden stands in flames. Peasants slaughter nobles.
They just wanted a free Vergen.
Free Vergen? To hell with a lot of you!
Freedom. A magic word. It can replace nourishment, inspire the masses to fight. Those who cry freedom can perform miracles. Stennis underestimated the meaning of freedom when he poured poison into the mouth of one who spoke that word earnestly. Edirn has no king. It has no ruler. Instead, it has famine, disease, bandits, and poverty. The fight for freedom is always good, but then rulers must be chosen and it all starts again. Yet the free are joyful, even if a bit hungry.
Llega el tuerto, pero Wimbley, ¿otra vez te has quedado traspuesto? Que te he dicho que dejes de chupar sapo.
I see you took care of the guards.
I hate those monastic curs.
They're not paragons of virtue, true, but they were just doing their job.
Then they didn't do it well enough. Can we go now?
Me encanta, probablemente lo haya dicho antes, pero me encanta el seiyuu del tuerto. Es gorgeous. O sea, siento que la voz de puto le pega tanto. No sé. Es perfecto, me encanta. Bueno, todo de él me gusta. Sí soy. Meterme la flecha por el ojo y orbe.
Yes, let's go.
Time to finish it.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lawmark is not Kedwin's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
So I heard.
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Everything we did in Vergen will be in vain.
There's still hope. We have the dagger.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations.
Speak on.
The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses.
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Tris Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Emin, and finally, Sheila de Tanseville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asiravar Anahid and Fringa Levigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Our queen left to powder her nose.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Lochmuin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
¿Te andas quemando, no, Gerardo? Sí, ya veo. La calidad del carbo. Buena, Isaías. Ok, Dylan, se me cuida. Espérate, estate ahí porque...
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else.
Cállate ya, tonta al culo. Más tonta que darte 3 patas en el higo. La calidad del carbo.
If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
Que no. Que no es tuyo, ¿cómo te lo digo? Míralo. Es que no quiero terminar con él, tío.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sasemphasis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits. Geralt, remove it!
¿Qué hacemos? Vamos a quitarlo.
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
¡Hostia! Buena.
Take that.
Yo voy a melee, ¿vale? Madre mía. Saskia, hazme el favor. Pórtate bien, mija. Science. Ciencia. Science. Mira cómo te lo paga. Las hechiceras son así todas. Vaya hostia me ha dado, ¿eh? Es que no quiero matarla. En verdad. Debería haberme tomado una poción, ¿no? Mínimo. Me va a cagar a piña. Ahí está. Es que el imbécil cogió antes y yo diciendo, qué raro, no le hago daño. Es que el weón...
Shit, you stink.
Hombre, Gerardo, lo mismo yo tampoco soy muy lista. hacemos tú y yo? ¿Te meto un meco? ¿No? ¿Sí? Uy, ese me ha asustado, ¿eh? Me veo aquí muy tranquila, pero...
Monsters.
Y mientras tanto estará la toalla. ¿Por qué no elegiste mi ruta? Ahora tenés que enfrentarte al puto dragón, Gerardo. Si hubieras escogido mi ruta...
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
Tachan. Hombre, no sé. Yo es que le tengo mucho cariño a Saskia, en verdad. Eu confío.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
Hombre, me imagino que Pipa se habrá ido. ¿Puedo decirle cualquier cosa? ¿O todas son... No, todas no son opciones de diálogo, ¿no? Yo le voy a decir... Le voy a echar flores a mi tuerto. Le voy a decir... Sí, todo es gracias a él. No a que nos dejó tirado en Bergen mientras tú agonizabas para irse a por un puñado de ardilla. No, realmente. ¿Cómo soy? Es él, no, es él, se lo merece, o sea, se lo merece porque es mi tuerto, no sé.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
Literalmente ha dicho que le gustan los enanos. A ver, yo me lo tomo. Es que eso me hizo mucha gracia, o sea, yo creo que ha dicho... ¿Tú has visto, Gerardo? Con esas barbas largas, esos andares. Son tan atractivos. Y el Gerardo ahí como, ¿qué? Y Saskia como, ¿qué?
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
¿Nani?
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
Claro, en verdad, claro, o sea, ahí está el punto débil de un hechizo tan absolutamente poderoso. Y es que sí, o sea, Saskia estaba en manos de Philippa, pero a su vez Pipa estaba conectada con Saskia y esta sabía como que sabía lo que sentía. Entendible, entendible, mi estimada, buenos días. Increíble, Gerardo, siempre seduciendo, aunque no quiera. Siempre seduciendo, nunca inseducido. Aunque a mí me seduce más Saskia, no sé, me parece más... Bueno, Gerardo, es que Gerardo es pana en realidad. Porque nunca recuperaron eso en The Witcher 3. Ah, porque CD nos odia. Bueno, CD odia a los que preferimos a Tuerto por encima de la toalla, cosa que en verdad yo no comprendo, literalmente. Yo soy Tuerto en Joyer. Quiero decir, mira, tú a mí dámelo. Que es un terrorista que ha matado a mujeres y ni... Me da igual. En serio, no estoy aquí para cuestionarme esas decisiones vitales. Me da igual. Tú dame, Scoia'tael. Sí, yo sé. Probablemente si lo tengo a 1 centímetro me meta una flecha en el ojo. Pero me da igual, quiero decir.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Trettenmirth, known also as Bork 3 Jackdaws.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes, and I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his moustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Bork these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
No, más linda. Hombre, yo te digo la verdad. No recordaba la escena. O sea, no recordaba esta escena en la que Gerardo sale volando a lomos de un dragón. Pero a mí me daría puto miedo saber que respiro el mismo aire que este tipo. O sea, este tipo es capaz de gobernar un dragón que literalmente está básicamente hipnotizado. Que está fuera de sí. A mí Gerardo me da miedo. Quiero decir, la peña que va por ahí diciéndole, tú, freak, o tú, brujo, tontonabo. Escúchame, el Gerardo no te da un bocado en la nuez porque tiene moral. Llégase. Mira, o sea, literalmente, el Gerardo llega a tener los mismos valores morales que el tuerto y tenemos un problema, Que el tipo gobierna dragones, si quiere. Dragones emputados. No, hombre, o sea... No, hombre, solo de imaginármelo ya me cago.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga?
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Adernian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Bafel. Que te vaya bien, mija, porque yo tengo los nervios de aquella manera.
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Bergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry, I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.